Ila kwa hivi sasa wacha tuchukue taarifa inayofuata, na ni kuwa kundi la vijana Gen Z, wanaharakati pamoja na waathiriwa wa maandamano ya tarehe 25 mwezi Juni mwaka 2024 hivi sasa wamekongamana kwa maandalizi ya makumbusho ambayo imeratibiwa siku ya Alhamisi. Hebu tusikie kinachoendelea.
To capture real-time footages across different locations. Any violation of human rights will be documented with sufficient verifiable evidence.
Forward with justice, forward.
Forward.
Forward with justice, forward.
Forward.
Long live the struggle, long live.
Long live.
In case of emergencies, participants are urged to use the following hotlines. Law Society of Kenya 0800 720 434. Defenders Coalition 0716 200 100. Independent Medical Legal Unit 0706 162 795. Kenya National Commission on Human Rights 0800 720 627. Amnesty International Kenya 0759 764 346. Civic Freedoms Forum 0728 303 864. Kenya Human Rights Commission 0728 606 583. And the National Police Service number 999.
Thank you very much. My name is Nyanjom Joshua. We call upon local international human rights organizations to keep a close and active watch on the event of June 2026 and to be prepared to respond to any violations with urgency and transparency. We will not tolerate the use of organized criminal group planted to infiltrate peaceful commemorators in order to justify use of force. We remind all security agencies that this commemoration is lawful. In any use of excessive force, unlawful arrest, or covert operation against peaceful citizens, we will document and pursue through all available accountability channels. We call on all Kenyans to remain vigilant, to look out for one another, and to stand firm in defense of their rights. No one should stand alone. Amka changamka. Lastly, I want to tell the nation that us as young people, since we saw that IPOA, they failed even to do justice to one Rex Masai because the footages were there, they were provided, and they failed to single out that police officer who shot Rex. And we are telling the nation that this time we've decided to write our own story. That's why on Thursday, we are going to have our people with body cameras and drones all over to document those rogue police officers, to cover those goons who will come to infiltrate the movement. And we are telling the people who are saying why we should come out on June 25th that it's our right. Those who wrote the Constitution were aware, well, they put the Article 37 of the Constitution that give us right to picket and demonstrate. Commemoration is our right. We cannot just forget those people who lost their life while fighting for this nation. Viva, comrades, viva.
Viva.
Lastly, we are telling the IG to tell the rogue police officers that this time round, we won't allow them to kill any one of us. We are tired of you police officer killing us left, right, and center. Thank you.
Just move. Who are speaking next? This one. Nani, come and sit here. Just wait. You're supposed to. And we are the lady. All of us. Where's the lady? Sit here. Sit here.
Good morning. My name is James Mulamba. Sorry about that.
Forward with human rights, forward.
Forward.
Kataa kutekwa nyara, kataa.
Kataa.
Kataa kuuliwa na polisi, kataa.
Kataa.
Simama na haki, simama.
Simama.
My name is James Mulamba, and I have a message for the police, the CS Interior, the goons, our border community, and to the rest of the country that will accompany us and team up with us in the commemoration and in paying homage of the young people we've lost in 2024 and the ones we lost in 2025 on June 25th, 2025, and on the Sabasaba movement of 2025. Not forgetting that we lost Boniface Kariuki, the mask vendor, who was shot point blank, Albert Ojwang, and so many other young Kenyans in 2025. So the deaths did not stop in 2024. The trail of horror has followed us all through into 2026. To the police, we need to send a stern warning to you that we will unmask you. And we are advising you to wear official uniform on June 25th, 2026, sorry. Lest we confuse you with the goons, criminals, and thugs. Because you cannot tell apart a goon and a police officer in plain clothes, who is in a mask and in balaclavas. To the police, I want to remind you that you will bear individual responsibility for excessive use of force and following illegal orders. You have seen, as with the case with Clincy Barasa, the police officer who shot Boniface Kariuki, the mask vendor. He is on his own. Murkomen hata watafutia lawyer. And to CS Interior, Bwana Kipchumba Murkomen, yes, we followed your interview at Citizen TV at a great length, and we were very keen on what you said. And you appeared to sanitize goons, because you said that the police exercised restraint, that's why they were not arresting the goons. In the first place, you had denied that goons are deployed to demonstrations. But after you conceded, you said that the police were probably exercising some restraint in not arresting the goons. Bwana Murkomen, we find this funny and laughable because the same police do not exercise restraint when dealing with protesters who are actually unarmed. As you can see here, we only have our flowers and a flag. So why would you exercise restraint when dealing with goons but meet excessive and brute force on unarmed protesters? We need to see the reciprocity of this in dealing with protesters on June 25th, 2026, this coming Thursday. Unless the police and the goons serve the same master, and that's why you're not arresting the goons. Rumor has it that some of the goons are police officers in plain clothes. That is to be substantiated later. As to the goons, I need to remind you that you are on your own. When you get arrested or when we apprehend you and do a citizen's arrest, you should remember that whoever sent you will not pay a cash bail for you, and they will not send a lawyer to represent you in court. Na mkumbuke mshahara ni nusu. Mnalipo ya asubuhi, ya jioni haitaingia. And as a wind up to the boda community, majama vile tuliongea. Last year and the year before that, you guys have really come in handy in helping us apprehend these goons. Mmetusaidia sana because mnajua watu wa town na watu si wa town. And I'm sending this message to the entire boda organization all over the country. Tusaidieni kudeal na goons. Hold these guys, bar them from getting into town. Washike sisi tukuje tuwapeleke police station. Tufanyieni haki hawa jamaa. Sijasema muwapige, tusaidieni tu kuwashika. That is important. And identifying them. Mtu asiingie town na pikipiki imebeba watu watatu wamebeba marungu. Mahali wamechukulia marungu, tuiteni hapo tukuje. As I wind up, to the protesters, sitting in numbers, we have managed to overpower rogue police officers and resist illegal arrest, abduction and detention by standing in solidarity. Naomba tutokee in our numbers on June 25th, 2026, so that we stick together, and in our numbers we force this government and the goons to stick to the law and the order of the day, so that we do a peaceful march and a commemoration for the heroes we lost. Viva comrades, viva!
Viva!
Forward to justice, forward.
Forward.
Acha nani Frank amalize and then you answer questions. Yes. Kuja huko.